Awesome. So today's theme, you guys, is about forgiveness. And we heard in Paul's letter to the Philippians that he was talking about letting go of what lies behind us and moving forward and figuring out how to kind of let go what we need to let go so that we can move forward. So I was wondering, does anyone have a hard time forgiving themselves? This is a question for all ages. Yeah, sometimes we do, don't we? Yeah. So maybe we've, said something snarky, or we were grumpy with our family, or I don't know about you, but I've done that before. Or we said something we kind of later regretted, and we realized, well, I should probably apologize for that because that wasn't so nice. And maybe we did apologize, and maybe that person forgave us for, us being a little snarky or grumpy, but maybe we still really felt bad about it, and we were having a hard time getting over it. Does anyone have that experience? I do sometimes. I think, why didn't I just shush when I should have shushed? Yeah. So, Paul had some stuff that he had to get over. He had some things he did in the past that he later regretted, and he had to figure out how to let go of those things to move forward. And so I think that's part of what he was encouraging the Philippians to think about too, that sometimes, holding on to that anger of ourselves doesn't really help us do our best work in the world, right? We've got to let go of some of our own anger against our own selves so that we can be the most loving people in the world. And it's important to love ourselves so that we can share that love with others, right? That's the greatest commandment. Love God and love your neighbor and as yourself. And so that as yourself part, we sometimes forget about, I think. That's important, that we've got to care for ourselves so that we can care for others. So that's what we're thinking about this week. And so this week, I want you to do a couple of things. One, I want you to be gentle with yourselves. If you make a mistake, be gentle with yourselves because you deserve to respond to yourself gently. And two, I want you to remember how much God loves you, because I think sometimes when we remember how much we're loved, that can help us love ourselves a little better too. Because God forgives us even when we say something grumpy or grouchy to somebody we love. And that's good news, because it happens sometimes. And so we can figure out some ways to move forward. And you know what? That provides a clear road, a clean slate. You've heard lots of things about that, and we can try again. So that's what I want you to think about this week. Again, amazing singing. Can we have another round of applause for all of our children who sang? Excellent job. All right. So you all and any of our other kids who are here can head off to Sunday school now with Mrs. Melissa, and we'll see you after church. Thank you so much for your beautiful music and your beautiful singing.